Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay LaRon. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about this Carlisha Hood. You know, the woman in Chicago who got into a fight with a dude at some type of place, eatery. You know what I mean? I think it's some place. Forgot the name of it, but it's in Chicago. It's a place where they, can pick up food, right? I think it was a place where they sell link sandwiches, hot link sandwiches or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, man. I'm gonna talk about it. All right, so y'all sit back, chill out, relax, and we'll go ahead and run this video real quick. All right.
What you gonna do when highlight catch an attitude? Drop to the knees and show gratitude. Kiss my ring, chick.
Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I said one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, I said one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? It's your boy Jay LaRon here, and today we're gonna talk about this Carlisha Hood incident. You know, y'all know y'all probably heard about it. The lady who was at this place getting something to eat in Chicago, right? And was talking a lot of noise to some brother. Brother told her, if you don't keep, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm gonna hit you. She kept talking, and he went off and hit her, right? His son wound up deleting the man. Son is a 14-year-old, and then they dropped the charges, right? So, where to begin on this, right? We all know that there was the 14-year-old's a son husband. So we know that, right? You got one son husband. You have a hyena, which is the mom. And you have the guy, Jeremy Brown. I think that's the guy that got deleted. Another son husband, right? He's a son husband too. Because what dude will sit up and argue and be in his emotions like that with a woman, with a female, right? That ain't nothing but a son husband. You know what I'm saying? Because most guys who, you know what I'm saying, that are not thinking out of their emotions or not being ruled by their emotions, wouldn't even take it that far. Yeah, you can get into an argument with a female. I mean, that happens, right? When women will try. But when you're in your emotions like that, what do? You do stupid stuff like what Jeremy did, right? Instead of assessing the situation and thinking like, first of all, it's 11 o'clock at night, and they're at this place getting something to eat, right? And this is in, the hood, south side Chicago. So, first of all, most guys, even if they do get into an argument with a female, they're going to be thinking, well, shit, I need to, pump my brakes a little bit. She might have a dude outside, right? And, another thought could have been, well, shit, why am I arguing with this woman? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she could have a dude outside, or, hey, man, it's late, shit, let me calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? It's late, I got to get home. I might have to work in the morning or whatever, right? But now this dude want to keep arguing. He want to keep arguing to the point to where he's in a point to where now I got to put hands on this female, right? Like I said, I'm not condoning it. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have happened, right? Like I said, first of all, it's not a man's place to hit a female, especially if she not, hitting you first. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a different story if she was, arguing, and then all of a sudden she haul off and start throwing them things at him first. Then, yeah, I can see that. But that didn't happen. He was just too far in his emotions, right? He was gone in his emotions was ruling. So, and that's one aspect of a son husband. The other aspect of a son husband was her son, right? The fact that he saw, like I said, but the thing is, it's not up to a son to protect his mom. Not in that sense. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, black women put that up on their kids, up on their sons. You have to protect them. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where this boy goes and get a gun, which belongs to his mom, which he shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, have to do that, right? He shouldn't have to do that. He shouldn't have to be put into a position where he had to go get a gun and start shooting the dude, right? So, you know, it could have been a different story if he just got the gun and just pointed it, but you know, you're in Southside, so you point a gun, yeah, you might as well use it, right? But you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, he never should have had to been in a position to do that. The mom could have just kept her mouth shut, you know, instead of popping off at the mouth. You're in a heated argument with a guy, which, you know, like I said, from the video, you can see that the guy was taller than her. You know what I'm saying? Tell the guy was in shape. He was physical. You know, he had some muscles on him, so he was in pretty decent shape, right? And the fact that he's a man, cause, you know, like I said, the testosterone of a guy. Yeah, I mean, it had more likely to take 1 or 2 punches and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that she was sitting up there talking, popping off at the mouth, was talking to a guy that she knew nothing about. Turns out the guy was a son husband. You know, she was dealing with a maggot. He was in his emotions. And he was on one, right? You know, and you can tell that that's something that she's probably used to anyway. She's probably used to just running her mouth at guys, arguing with guys. You know what I'm saying? Because there's probably a lot of them running around the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Raised by single mothers. Yeah, you go run into a lot of guys like that are in their emotions, can't control them, always in their feelings, always upset, frustrated. So they ain't got no problems with arguing with you. They don't have a problem with hitting. But, you know, like most black women, most black women don't think that these guys are gonna touch them. They think because they're female, these guys are not gonna do anything. You know? But yeah, that's one of the cases of, you know, F around and find out. And she found out. She found out that this dude would hit her, and he did. More than once, right? He laid them things down on her. And obviously you see she couldn't defend herself. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't defend herself. Son had to come in and start deleting the guy, right? And that's a problem with in the black community, man, is that we have too many women, too many single black women raising these boys. And, you know, of course, you know, you got Dr. Umar, you know, saying that, you know, men should come back and save the community, but why? Why would you want to save a community like that, right? Why? I mean, and this is what you're dealing with. You're coming back, trying to help single moms raise kids like this, or just being around single moms to begin with. Unruly, undisciplined, don't want to listen. You think if a guy tried to help her raise her son, you think she would show him any respect? You know, whatever caused that argument, do you really think that it should have went that far? You know what I'm saying? So whatever it was for them to argue like that, do you think it was his fault, her fault, or whoever fault it was? She should have known just to be quiet. Once old boy got to the point of, you know, hey, you know, he stepped back, got in that position. You know what I'm saying? When he turned to the side and stepped back, she should have shut up. What was the point to keep arguing? What was the point to keep running your mouth, right? What was the point? You saw that this dude was on one. You saw that this dude was revving up. He was in his emotions. He kept telling you to be quiet, and you just kept talking. It's like she wasn't even listening to him. She was just talking. At no time in that video did she ever just be quiet. She was just running off at the mouth. Yak, popping off at the mouth, right? So, you know, even though I don't condone violence, I don't condone men hitting women, but a lot of times y'all women set y'allself up for this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, cause there are guys out there who are willing and ready to go there, right? There are guys out there that they can't wait to unleash on a female, right? A lot of them, that's all they do. They walk around just hoping a girl or a woman would say something to them so they can hit them. You know what I'm saying? There are guys out there like that. You got guys who will, at the drop of a hat, square off on a female, you know, just for the heck of it. It don't take much. So you don't know who you're dealing with. So when y'all women are getting into these arguments with these dudes, man, y'all need to pipe down. When they tell you to be quiet, be quiet. When they tell you to shut up, shut the F up, right? What's the point? Just to talk? Just to hear yourself talking? I'm gonna go out and talk him. He ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna keep talking. He told me to shut up, but I'm gonna keep talking. What? Y'all stupid. You know, and like I said, a lot of y'all deserve what you get. To be honest, because you don't know how to be quiet. You don't know how to shut the F up. Just shut up. So all she had to do was just shut up. And I'm pretty sure the argument was over something stupid. I bet you it was over some complete nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Some small little store in the hood, you know, that sells pork chops and sausage links, pork links, whatever, you know, barbecue. How the hell y'all out at 11 o'clock at night in the first place? I mean, that's fucking stupid. You out at 11 o'clock at night trying to get you a pork sausage, a pork link, or whatever the fuck you was trying to get. Really? Fuck out of here. You know? Shit don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense at all. None at all. Then y'all women wonder why you not protected. Hell, you don't listen. For one thing, you don't listen. Now, if she had a man, if she had a husband, I guarantee you she wouldn't have been at that spot at no 11 o'clock at night. If so, he would have been with her, right? He would have been inside getting the food. She would have been out in the car. Right? If she had a man, a husband, or whatever, she would not have been there. That wouldn't have happened. So y'all women are hard-headed, man. Certain areas, you know, to be honest, certain areas women shouldn't be in, especially at night. Even if you live in the hood. Especially, I mean, if you live in the hood, you know what areas not to go to. Right? But a lot of y'all women, man, y'all don't care. Y'all feel just because y'all live in these areas, oh, I'm down, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been living in this area pretty much my whole life. Shit, I'm straight. No, not all the time. Just because you live in an area, you know, and you familiar with it, don't mean that you're protected. Don't mean that these guys go see you and be like, oh no, that's so and so, man, she cool. You got guys out there who, you know, you probably never ran across. They go be on one, especially at night, 11 o'clock at night. Who hangs around a a place like that at that time of night? You know, these little stores with the walk-up window and stuff. Who hangs around? Who hangs around these places at night? At 11 o'clock at night? You already know it's straight riffraff. You know what I'm saying? It's straight riffraff. Drug addicts, drunks, bums, degenerates. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, it ain't like it's, you know, noon, lunchtime. You know, you got people that's working coming around there, you know, they, you know, getting off shift or getting ready to go on shift. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that. Not at that time. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. That's just dumb, man. But like I said, it's what you got. I mean, this came at a time where, you know, we was just talking about Dr. Umar, you know, with his rhetoric about, you know, men should come back and help out the community. But you gotta think about it. He's telling men, if you're a man who was able to build yourself up and leave, why would you come back? And 9 times out of 10, the guys who are able to come back, that has some money to come back and help the community, a lot of them wasn't even raised in that community to begin with. You see what I mean? But he wants the guys that got money, guys with means, you know, guys who are well off, to come into a community to help save it, when a lot of them never lived in those communities to begin with. I bet Dr. Umar ain't gonna go back to the community and help. You won't see his ass out there doing nothing. Yeah, he didn't even marry the 2 women that he had the kids by. You know, I mean, really? He's adding to the problem. He's part of the problem. He a baby daddy. Right? But he's trying to get guys to come back and do something that, hell, he won't even do. Just because he's hollering about building a damn school, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's his way of contributing. 9 years trying to get a school open that, you know, that school ain't gonna open. It ain't no damn school. It's a bunch of BS. Fucking 9 years to get a school open. I heard in one interview he said that they had purchased a school, but the school didn't have no HVAC system and no pipes, no plumbing. Fuck. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, and no electricity. Yeah, no electricity, no HVAC, and no plumbing. It needed to be rewired. It needed to have new pipes and all that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the HVAC systems were trash. Yeah. So make of that what you will, right? Make of that what you will. But yeah, man, that's a trip. And then this is some more BS. You know, you got your son husbands going at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all gotta realize this is just a circle. It's a cycle, right? Her son's a son husband. Jeremy Brown, who got deleted, is a son husband. Now her son is gonna be the next Jeremy Brown, right? Think about it. Her son is gonna be the next Jeremy Brown. Jeremy Brown was her son. You see what I'm saying? He was raised by a single mom. So when Jeremy Brown was younger, he was like her son. And now her son is gonna grow up and be like Jeremy Brown. Give him about another 10 years, he gonna be out there acting the same way. being led with his emotions. Letting women tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? If he do get in a relationship, he gonna have problems. Because he gonna pick a woman that's gonna be like his mom, bossy. He's gonna argue with her. And they go constantly be into it back and forth. Because he won't be able to lead. She won't listen. So they both gonna be just arguing back and forth. Going at it. Right? And being that most son husbands don't leave the neighborhood, he go wind up running into a guy like Jeremy Brown. No, I'm sorry. He go be the Jeremy Brown. He go run into a guy like him. He go run into another little 14-year-old with a gun. More than likely, he gonna be mouthing off to his mom, and just gonna keep repeating itself. You know what I'm saying? But Dr. Umar saying that these kids are being raised like this because there's no men. But whose fault is that? Whose fault is it? When you got 50% of guys are single and childless, 33% of the guys are married in the home with their kids, right? And the other 16 to 20% are the ones that are out here making the babies. These are the ones that these women are having kids with. So these women are picking guys to have kids with who already have kids by other women. And that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. If you got 50% of the men, or 50 to 55% of the men are single, right? Single, no kids. 30 to 33% are married with children, living in the home with their kids, family, man, all that, right? Then that leaves another 16 to 20% that are out here making the babies. And we already know that the women outnumber the men, right? Black women outnumber black men. So when you look at that, deductive reasoning, you know what I'm saying? Just use your brain, use a little logic, a little common sense, right? That tells you that these women are having kids by these men, by these 16 to 20%. That means these guys already got kids by other women. And we know that. We've seen it. We've seen it. Guy in Memphis. But this dude got like 40-something kids by dude got like 40 kids by by 10 different women or some shit like that. Come on. Really? And he ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it, man. We've seen the interviews. There are guys out here with, 40, 50 kids, man, by 10 different women. But it's our fault. We gotta be. It's the black man's fault. It's the black man's fault that these women are out here having kids by these pookies and ray rays. That's my fault. That she don't know how to pick a dude. That she messing with these guys that got, already got 3 or 4 kids by 2 different women or more. Really? So what you think he gonna do when he find out you pregnant? All he gonna do is sweet talk you, say some sweet nothings, knock you up, and he on to the next one. And all he probably did was took you to one of them damn markets and bought you a damn sausage link sandwich. But then you come online talking about you need a man that makes $100K. He gotta take you to a 5-star Michelin restaurant. fucking kidding me? Y'all women are a trip. Y'all are a fucking trip, man. Y'all sitting around here and get ran through by these dudes who, like I said, you know, probably the only thing he ever done for you was bought you a damn Hot Pocket, a link sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to get with a guy after you done had a kid or two. Now you want to get with a guy, you know, that make all this damn money and who's settled down and structured. And you want him to take on that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense at all? It's stupid. It's dumb. And just to add something else to these stats, right? When I said 50 to 55% of men or black men are single and childless, out of that 50-something percent, you got another 20% that are virgins. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Huh? Y'all didn't know that? Bet y'all didn't know that, right? Y'all don't. I bet y'all don't want to believe that either, do you? Look it up. Look it up. Out of that 50 to 55% of single black men that are childless, about 20-some% of those men are virgins. Yeah, but y'all salesmen out here screwing like crazy. How many women are virgins? What's the percentage of women that are virgins? You know what I'm saying? I'll wait on that. You know what I'm saying? Find the stats on that. Right? But yeah, out of that 50 to 55% of single black men, yeah, about 20-some% are virgins. That's a stat for your ass, right? You know what I'm saying? But man, like, yeah, y'all women gotta stop it. Dr. Umar, you need to stop it. Sitting up here putting the battery in these women back. Now they all on the internet. What Dr. Umar said. Man, fuck Dr. Umar. Fuck what he said. Y'all need to just keep your damn mouth shut. Like our parents used to tell us back in the day. Shut the fuck up when grown folks are talking. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up when grown folks are talking. When a man gives you a directive to shut up, you need to shut up. It's not your place. It's not a woman's place to be arguing with a man. Period. Point blank. That's what it is. It's no place. You have no place to argue with a man. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. Y'all have no place to be arguing with a man. When you get dealt with, y'all just gotta take it on the chin and be quiet about it. Then you want to play with the big dogs, then you gotta be willing to suffer the consequences, right? Like back in the day, man, when I was growing up, right, you know, we used to be out on the court playing basketball in the summertime and shit, right? One end of the court, we're playing half court, the guys are down there playing. On the other end, you got the females playing, you know, basketball on their end. Now, y'all already know there's no guy gonna go down and ask to play with the girls. But there's always the girls wanting to come on our end to play with the guys, right? Always. And guess what? We didn't go soft on them either. When they asked to play, yeah, we're gonna let you play, but you better not talk. You better not say shit when you come in this paint and you get dealt with like a dude. You want to play hard. You want to play down in the paint. You want to get in the paint. You go whatever goes on down in the paint with the guys. It's gonna be the same thing with the women. And y'all come in the paint with us, right? You want to get down low and try to box out and play physical, then yeah, okay, we're gonna play physical with you. Don't be complaining. Because you decided to come play with us. We did not ask you. You know what I'm saying? You came and decided to play with us. We did not come to play with you. We did not ask you to join us. You decided to come and play with the men, right? So if you want to come play with the big dogs, you got to be able to take whatever happens. That means you will get elbowed, you go get boxed out hard, and if you come in the paint with that bullshit, we go throw that shit into the goddamn bleachers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna throw that shit in the next week. And you might get fouled in the process. Well, no, you will get fouled in the process. Hard. There's gonna be some hard body checks. There's gonna be some charges. You will get ran the fuck over. Right? Well, you guys, I'm out of here, man. I'm at work, so yeah. But this shit with this Carlisha Hood, she never should have been running her damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, y'all women just need to learn to shut up. But you guys, drop some comments down below. Tell me what you think of the video. All right. Peace out. Be good, man. Y'all, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll holler at you in the next one.
What you gonna do when highlight catch an attitude? Drop to the knees and show gratitude. Kiss my ring, chick.